my wonderful Pisces. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing amazing. In today's video, I will be tapping into the energies of your love life. So it's going to be your general love reading for the week here. So pretty much whatever comes out for you guys. Okay. Okay, guys, so we have the Child card, and we also have Message of Concern. Okay. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Pathway. Okay. So with the Child card, as well as a Message of Concern, the first thing that I'm getting here, guys, is like this could be someone where, or there could be children in this dynamic where someone is reaching out to you, you know, because of, you know, a child, their child, or a child that you guys share. The second message here is like, there could be childhood wounds that are resurfacing for someone. But it's also bringing them a lot of clarity, whether this be you, whether this be Crosswatcher, and, you know, followed by the Message of Concern. I definitely feel like someone is reaching out to you. This could be someone who hasn't spoke to you in a while, or there's something in particular that's bothering them, something that has been weighing on their mind very heavily, something that has been emotionally impacting them, but they're wanting to communicate it to you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, guys, so we have the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and we have the Star card. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Definitely see someone who sees like a future with you with the Three of Wands as well as the Star card. It's also a strong energy of wanting to heal something or wanting to make something right here. This could be a situation or a connection where when the both of you are invested, it could be great and the both of you feel on top of the world. But when there's some sort of distance, it could result in someone, you know, having cold feet or a little bit of doubt. Okay. And there may be something about this connection where the both of you are not able to spend as much time together as you guys would like. Like whether it's because it's a long distance union or someone travels for work, or it's, you know, something pertaining to your lifestyle or theirs. Because I'm strongly getting someone who wishes they could spend more time with you. Okay, so I'm going to start off by seeing how you are being viewed this week. Okay. This could be someone that, you know, you were in a higher level of commitment with, or commitment is something that they want to work towards. But this card, you know, it touches on elevation, right? So this is someone who feels ready to take the next steps in this, you know, connection, or they're ready for the next level, right? So this is a general read. So it's going to resonate with you guys, or each and every one of you differently. But for some of you, it could be wanting to put a title on maybe the connection that you guys share. For others of you, it could be quite literally someone who is ready for marriage, right? For some of you, you're dealing with a Taurus. Okay. And this card also touches on like lessons. So this person may feel like there were constant lessons while they were connecting with you, or there's a lot that they've learned about themselves as well. And it could be a connection where there were a lot of tests, or so that's how they feel. So we have the Page of Swords followed by the Devil in the challenge position. Someone who feels like they can't stop thinking about you, right? Specifically because it's coming up in this position. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But with the Page of Swords, there's a very curious energy as well, but it's not the most direct energy. So like this could be someone who's wanting to figure you out or figure out how you feel or wanting to know you on a deeper level. But it's not like they're directly asking you these questions. It's a very indirect energy is what I'm sensing. The Page of Swords and the Devil in the challenge position, guys, could also be someone who is trying their best to not keep tabs on you, but they can't help themselves. Or like they tell themselves, okay, stop trying to figure Pisces out or whatever it is, but they always go back to doing that. Because this could be a habit that is very hard to break free from, right? That's why they're chained to each other there. And it's a strong energy of feeling like they're connecting with you for a reason. And something could even feel like it's destined to be. But there may be a pattern or a habit here that is just not healthy. And they're acknowledging that. But they could also face difficulty with freeing themselves from that very thing. And I'm also getting a strong energy of someone who wishes that a situation felt less complicated. Like they're thinking about you and the situation with you, but they wish it felt more easy. How are you viewing them? Page of Wands. I think you're excited when it comes to communication from this person. I do feel like this is someone where, there's a lot of passion here, but you may also feel like you're not receiving what you want from this person, or there's a sense of like wanting something more. And I don't say that in an entitled way, but you may be wondering, okay, are we on the same page? Are we working towards the same things? But the pages in the deck, they're usually messengers. So what I see is you receiving a message or a phone call from this person, especially with that message of concern card as well. January 5th could be significant for some of you. Okay. So in your feelings, we have the Three of Pentacles and we have the Ten of Wands. It seems to me that you want to work something out here, Pisces. You want to come to a mutual agreement, but there's a very heavy energy associated with it. Do you feel like, in a way, you are the one who is constantly trying to work something out? The reason I ask is because the Ten of Wands is usually when you feel like you are doing something on your own. So it results in a very like a one-sided energy. Like if I did not try to work something out, or if I did not initiate the conversation, would this person take initiative, or am I the reason why something is working out in the current moment? And I feel like that could be, what's crossing your mind here. Because Three of Pentacles being the first card is definitely like wanting to come to a mutual agreement, right? Wanting to work something out here, but there's something that feels very heavy about it. Maybe you're wanting to see more action from this person's end, or you're wanting them to meet you halfway. So we have the Hanged Man and the Knight of Wands. You're having a shift in perspective here. And the Hanged Man also, yes, it touches on having a shift in perspective, but it's also when you're like reading in between the lines of something that was communicated to you. So like, whether it's revisiting a conversation and maybe you were confused at first, but you're now starting to understand what this person really meant. It's really an energy of figuring out what someone did not directly tell you. So what lays beneath the surface here? And we have the Knight of Wands. The inconsistency with this person could be something that's bothering you as well. And you could feel like you're just putting things on pause until you see more consistency from this individual. Again, I'm strongly getting that when you're with this person and things are working out, it feels great, but there's something that's causing, this connection to feel very on and off. Or even if it feels great, maybe that energy is something that's very difficult to maintain. You may feel like you're always met with an obstacle, or it could be, like I said, like, pertaining to your lifestyle or theirs that is like creating this inconsistency between the both of you. But I do see that that's something that's really, impacting you. It's like, it's great when I'm connecting with this person, but then when I'm not, I feel like what's going on here? And I don't want to be, in this back and forth energy of feeling on top of the world and then confused, feeling on top of the world and then questioning the connection, feeling loved by this person and then questioning their emotions. Like it's a very back and forth energy that's very hard for you to deal with. Could even be causing a level of frustration for you with the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups clarifying the Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Devil. It could even be someone's career that's in the way here with the Eight of Pentacles. Like that could be an individual who feels very overworked, right? Feeling like I can't get any days off, or I just need to be on like go, go, go mode, but it is something that they're feeling very overwhelmed by. But the Queen of Cups clarifying the Page of Swords is someone who is heavily fixated on you. And they're definitely keeping tabs on you. Is it something that they're trying to refrain from doing? Yes, but they're struggling with that. The Queen of Cups is also this person viewing you as very like understanding or nurturing. Like there could be something that they're going through that they've confided in you about, and they feel like you have been very understanding or patient with them while they work through a situation that feels very difficult. But if the Eight of Pentacles is not about, like career or finances, that card basically boils down to practical effort. So this person could feel like they were not meeting you halfway, or they were not doing as much as they could have in this connection to pursue you. They may feel like they put their best foot forward, or they did show you that they were invested in the beginning stages, but there could have been a decrease in their effort as the connection progressed. Hence why those two cards are coming up in the challenge position. Okay, so in their feelings, we have the Six of Pentacles followed by the Strength card. Strength card is when someone has very deep emotions for you, but they're a bit withdrawn, or they're refraining from expressing those emotions to you. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. And the Six of Pentacles is some sort of neglect that is being highlighted for this person this week. And I think it's specifically feeling like they could have done more to maintain a situation with you, and feeling like they did not do that. Whether it's because they felt like, not reacting or walking away from the situation felt easier in the moment, it's definitely something that they're reevaluating in the now. I also feel, Pisces, that this is someone who has a very, very soft spot for you. With the Strength card, the Queen of Cups there as well. But the Six of Pentacles is pretty much them acknowledging, yes, I was giving to this situation with Pisces, but I wasn't doing as much as I could have. Or there could be something else that they were invested in as well. Like if it was someone who's very focused on their career as well, it could have caused them, or it could have caused you to feel like they were breadcrumbing you in one way or another. So we have the Queen of Wands in their feelings and the Eight of Swords. Someone who feels very, very stuck on you. Okay. And I'm specifically getting a message about like an energy exchange. Okay. And so this could be someone who feels, because I'm getting someone who feels very connected to you, but they're constantly refraining from communicating that. But there's like the word that I was getting here, or both the words were, or two words, an energy exchange. Okay. So there could be something about the intimacy in this connection that is being illuminated for them. This is definitely someone who's very, very passionate about you. But Eight of Swords is like an energy of someone feeling stuck or mentally restricted in one way or another. Whether it's something that they're telling themselves that's creating an energetic block, or it could be, someone who feels restricted in their environment as well. But the swords usually touch on more of a mental energy, and that's why I did give the example of feeling like it could be a case of self-sabotage or being in their own way. Okay. We have the Death card and the Page of Cups. Something else that I'm seeing here with the Knight of Wands in your feelings and the Queen of Wands in theirs is like, yes, there is a level of inconsistency in this connection, but I also feel like this could be someone who feels like they gave into some sort of temptation in the past and it wasn't worth it. Or they made a very impulsive decision without thinking about the future repercussions of that or how that would make you feel. Death card and the Page of Cups and the potential outcome. Scorpion energy, what's the Death card? King of Cups, okay. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. I see this person communicating with you. Knight of Swords is usually very it's a fast-moving energy, right? So like whether it's unexpected communication or, they reach out to you and maybe the initial conversation is very brief. Or it could even be that when they're communicating with you, they're being open or owning up to something, but they're wanting to like, breeze past it, or they're not wanting to spend a lot of time discussing it. So you're receiving this communication. I also feel like with the King of Cups here, in the potential outcome, they could be very shocked by your reaction or response, because they're viewing you in like a very like emotionally balanced energy. Whether it's in the past you were a little more reactive to, the things that this person would do or say, your response and the potential outcome is something that's almost creating like a shock factor for them, is what I'm seeing. Okay. And the Page of Cups, yes, a message, a phone call, but I'm also getting, guys, like, to use your discernment with this communication, because the Page of Cups, right, the fish in his cup, it is associated with his imagination, right? So you really have to ask yourself, like, is there something that I'm holding on to because I think it's true, because I think it's true, or is it actually the reality of the situation? Like, that could be communication where it kind of toys with your emotions a little bit, or it requires you to differentiate, your emotions towards this person and how you're feeling versus like the truth of a situation. So you may need to make like a head over heart decision here. Okay. So let's see if I can get you guys a closing card. And we have the Page of Swords. We also have the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups, and we have the Child card. So definitely for some of you, there's, children in this dynamic, and that could be the responsibility that this person has as well. Or there's something about like needing to take a child's opinion into consideration in order to make a decision. Okay. So we have understand karmic returns. What you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. So this is a time where you just want to be cautious with the thoughts that you are thinking. If there's something that is upsetting you, it's better to, release it, or at least allow yourself to feel to the point where you're not like, harboring or holding on to it. And it says, what you send out into the universe comes back. Be mindful of your energy. So this could also be letting me know that this is a case of like tables have turned. Maybe how this person has made you feel in the past is how they're feeling in the now. Okay. So that is what I'm getting for you guys this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.